Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Rise Up Market Watch. The date is March 20th, evening, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, technically 8:07, and Cheaps are here as well. And it's been a while, Doug, since I got you on here. It's been like 3 weeks since the last time you and I were together for an episode of Market Watch.
The amount of things that have happened in the last 3 weeks is just, I don't even want to try to think about it, let alone just like last week. But I'm good, you know? What about you? Can't complain.
I am tired.
Yeah, Sam, that's actually right.
I'm just tired. Did I say March 20th? I said March 2nd. It's March 2nd. If I said March 20th, it's March 2nd. March 20th is my anniversary, though. Got that on the mind. Made the dinner reservations not too long ago. Gonna have a nice little steak dinner at a great Italian steakhouse in Boston here. Oh, it's gonna be nice. But I do gotta ask, Doug, did you purposely choose the lights in your background to be green because we got a green looking market right now?
I didn't. I actually was trying to remember what color you had, and I'm like, I'm gonna match that. So indirectly green. Yeah, let's just say ship it. I mean,
Taco Bell Supreme Turtle Pounder. First of all, great name. I do owe you a gold video. I will get a gold video out tomorrow. I just got busy.
Gold's a tough spot.
Oh, and look, this great member of the Rise Up community also has an anniversary on the 29th. So happy early anniversary to you, Magic, and yours. But markets are green. Doug's paying attention to meme coins.
No, hold on. Actually, I wish I could say that, but I'm not.
One meme coin.
One, just
He's
there.
paying attention to one orange meme coin.
Yes.
And I bought a whole bunch of crypto earlier in the day as well.
Yes.
And things are exciting. I've took some chips and pushed them to the middle of the table, and bought in a little bit of a big way. And just in case this is a sizable rally, and I think there's certainly some good legs to it. But Doug, real quick before we dive into charts and all that, is the bull market back? Is the bear market over?
No. The simplest take, I was cooking before, and I'm like, this is pretty easy. So right now it's like, let the big boomer markets figure their shit out. And until that happens, crypto has some room to run. And when I say figure that out, don't collapse the markets. Don't give me a pullback here that's on index is like 5% plus. As long as we kind of just hover around here, I think crypto has some more running room. But once that does happen, I still believe it's there. I think that'll be the next swing short opportunity for crypto. For right now though, short term, bullish. And I caught it end of last week. I mean, it started kind of feeling that, and actually metals too earlier. I didn't know things were going to happen the way they were, but you kind of can just see things progressing without as much paying attention to the noise that is Twitter in the world. Charts tell the story. That's it.
Yeah, well, it's interesting you mentioned that, because I've been watching the stock market for a while now, and it's in this like wedge pattern we have here, and I'll
69.20 top, like that's the level. That's the level.
Is it actually 69?
It's the one I've been watching. So it's the highs from October. Go back, see October 2025.
Yeah, 69.20 is right here.
Yeah. So
oh my God. Yeah, 69.
So that's
oh
my
God,
as long as we're trading below that, especially each time was a fake out, you have it up there and hit that downtrend. That's where I'd be cautious. Like that's it. So
yeah, so we're just coiling here, and the stock market hasn't decided anything. But the longer the stock market coils here, the more time that crypto kind of has to play for a little bit.
I'll flip here I got you, dude. I'm sorry. I was gonna flip the screen. I apologize.
Oh no, it worked out. It worked out. I have my own little setup here where I've been running it without you. But the thing with Bitcoin that we had happen today that makes me bullish in the short term is we had this crossing of support here, or this crossing of resistance. So we had this pink line here, we had this white line of resistance here. Bitcoin had a daily candle close above not one but both of them, and also the 21-day exponential moving average. We had a daily candle close there, and currently we're trying to use this as a leveraged point to continue higher. And this just looks to me like Bitcoin wants to go up and test the 55-day exponential moving average here at about $75,000, which also happens to pair with, this general area of resistance all the way over here for Bitcoin. That was, resistance at the end of January or so. And if I zoom out a little bit just to the weekly time frame as well, I just want to see, just give me a weekly candle close above the 200-week exponential moving average right here. And, Bitcoin wants to head up to $77,000 and start to play around with and test the 12-week EMA. And in the most bullish scenario possible, Bitcoin wants to go up on the monthly time frame to $82,000 because that's where the next major area of resistance is on the monthly chart. So if you ask me, Bitcoin's setting up to want to play with that 77 to 83K range right in there, and then probably go down and start to retest those lows again to see if we get a double bottom, all that kind of stuff. And I do like this. We have Yaboyski here over on Twitter going, "We're so back.
We are back."
I know Yaboyski's out here. He was saying that Ethereum hit a bottom. He was pushing some chips into the middle of the table, as he said, and was getting some buys. So, Doug, what are you thinking? Do you agree with my analysis?
Oh, I do.
Okay.
I honestly think if we get that, I would love to see. Right now, I'm targeting like 72 for Bitcoin. Let's get there. But if we get through that, 100% the levels you just called out makes sense. If that is timed, if we get that move, and again, I'm keeping the stock market like I am short-term bullish right now, but I'm very hyper aware of the bigger markets that are out there. If they hold for a week or so, and crypto does make that move, and then they make a move down, then it's the big short for me.
Mm-hmm. We also have Fair Value Gary here, member of the Rise Up community, saying, I see a rejection at 75 to 80K. So basically the same-ish range we're talking about here as the pivot point, and then run down to take out the 59K lows and so on. Since Bitcoin didn't sweep 59K in the structure, a move higher is just a sweep before going lower, in my opinion. No doubt. I don't see a confirmed bottom yet. Give me some kind of confirmed bottom formation on the weekly, monthly time frame, and I'll be happy there. But
Sol. Sorry.
Oh, you're trading Sol?
I was gonna show you Sol. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, no, I like that Sol.
But the not bottom yet. Yeah, we haven't been there. But every alt, in my opinion, I could flip it too. Will, if you got it. All right, cool.
I got you.
My man. So every altcoin, for the most part, your bigger ones, it's just a range. Like it's literally a range. If you think about, and we were reviewing this the other day, or every day actually, from the morning. So, down, over. Like we're in a range. So right now we're looking at is just a little bit. Hey, what are we doing here? Do we get this? That's it. But in the bigger picture, you got this down here, right? That's whatever this is. I'm not saying all the way down, but that's the last piece here.
But red arrow sad.
Red arrow sad, yes. But with the range here, like it's a great time to learn to trade a range because where's my little here we go. Like just super clean every single time. And here, this is where first, you see that trade white post the other day? I was 3 cents down here, 3 cents got stopped out on this right here at 7.75. Oh, it was the worst. It was the worst. But I was looking for this move back here at the bottom of the range, and this was a higher low, which is great. Got this move. And then this right here was looking for a mid-range, another move here. This was the opportunity to add if you did not get in. And so right now we're chilling here. We could kind of get this double top. This type of thing. Fine, maybe this. But ideally, we just get this move on top of the range here. And it may chill for a little bit over here, but this, and then be charting for $99, $100. And you can apply to almost anything. Like every chart kind of looks the same. Bitcoin a little bit more, as you were kind of called out, there's a little lower here, but they all are doing the same thing. So just pick a couple and focus on them, and assume that once we get that bigger move up, that's it. Take profits.
Yeah, I'll show you my Solana chart real quick, just because it's slightly different. Where's my Solana chart? Here's my Solana chart, and let me just move this here so folks on TikTok can see. So I have this downwards channel here, and we've tested it. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times now. And just like with you though, get above this, hold it as support, and then we start to move higher. And I could see this go as high as $130, but I could see it get stopped out at 100, 108, and then I think my other point was like 124 or so.
Yep.
And on the week, hang on a second. We'll get rid of that. Yeah. On the weekly chart, we have some resistance here at 104. That was the first area where we could get stopped out for Solana, was 104. On the monthly time frame, we have the 55-month exponential moving average here for the first time for Solana, and then potentially up as high as $130 is as far as I could see it possibly extending before starting to see like a sizable,
no doubt.
Before starting to see a sizable correction there.
Yep. No doubt.
Yeah.
100% looking at this comments here. I think it's interesting because I think everyone is pretty much aligned, and now usually it's like, oh, it's going to do the opposite of what everyone thinks, but I don't think there's a lot of people left, so it's kind of just like, yeah, we're just going to go with the flow, and these are levels to pay attention to one way or the other, and that's it. So
yeah, I mean, for me, it's just like all these charts are like a if this then that kind of scenario. And I bought Bitcoin, I bought Ethereum, I bought Solana, but I also bought Pengu because I wanted like some volatile meme coin action. If things are going to be green, I want access to the things that are probably going to be maybe the most green. So, I mean, I saw, hang on a second. Like I see Pengu just in this beautiful, beautiful wedge here. If it can get up and get above this wedge and then turn this area into support, which is 0.0075, you have like a nice blast off opportunity. And that point's really important because it was the inflection point here. It was an inflection point here, an inflection point here, an inflection point back here. Being able to turn that into support, I almost guarantee you'd then see a rise in Pengu up to this level of just over 1.2 cents, because that's where the 786 Fibonacci retracement level is right here. And that is also where the 200 simple moving average is. So that's my risky play in this bull move pattern that we got here. That's what I'm looking at. No doubt.
I think that's, to me, like that's a market, like I've talked about before. I don't love DCA, but that one, like, yeah, I'd buy here. Like, why not? Like, you basically, and if it goes lower, you buy more. Right? That's one of those. It's like we are at levels that if you're a supporter of that brand, it's makes sense overall. Good place to add the tokens like that.
It's because we're at altcoins that are down 80% already. And if it's something you believe in long term, DCAing into these projects now makes sense. And yeah, they could go down another 70, 80% or so. But when the bull market comes back, they'll get back above those levels fast if they are projects that are solid.
Yep.
But what else are you looking at in the market right now?
I mean, what do you want? I've been covering like everything. So what do you want to look at? Let's do
I don't know, things that you think are particularly important. And then otherwise, everyone who is in the comment section as well, let us know some projects that you want us to take a look at, that you want us to chart. So throw in some suggestions out there and we'll start scooping them up and charting away.
So this is gold. Gold, I don't love gold. Gold is fine. Like gold is just kind of at this, we're almost at all-time highs again. And the fact it recovered from this really nice move up here, great. But you need to see a big impulse here. And to break through all-time highs, pull back. This is where I would consider possibly entering along here. But I would need more macro confluence on reasons for that to happen. So if you're not already long gold, like from down here, like there's better markets in my opinion. Doesn't mean it still can't do crazy things. It's just we're coming to resistance, and this sell-off was rough. So the fact it's grinding back up here, it's nice. Yes, you want to do kind of. I've been also looking at. I don't want to go through here. I've been pulling out. I made a list with my it's Claude. I got basically 99 of the all global markets. So how can I get a perspective of everything going on across all industry sectors and so like kind of go through it. It doesn't look good actually. This is tech still a little heavy, dude. Hold on, I gotta show you this one. Consumer staples. Which one is it? I think it's all right. Communication services, dude. This is a monthly chart on communication services. This looks like a honeypot meme coin.
It does look like a honeypot meme coin.
It's like, and like I'm looking at this, I'm like it seems like too easy to say this is going to happen, but it looks like a big Z. It doesn't look real, and this is basically
no, it doesn't look real,
right? But this is like
it looks like the carrot token on like DeFi Carrot.
Yeah,
just up and to the right.
Oh man.
Well, hey, we have some suggestions here, and the first one is Polkadot.
Polkadot. Do you
So
want to pull
take
up?
Polkadot?
Yeah, I
you
got
take
you.
Polkadot, and then I'll take Aerodrome by DYOR.
Aerodrome by DYOR. Hold on, here we go. Hold on.
And then while you do that, let me go to the arrow chart, and we can just start doing some
I'm back.
side-by-side charting.
All right, dot. That's a good idea. Can't see. Oh man. Oh my. Dots.
Oh man, poor Polkadot.
Hey, there's
Hey,
life.
look at
There's
that.
life. There's
That's
life.
something.
This pattern actually I call this is looks like a dog here, like almost like a poodle or something. I don't know, poodle.
Oh, dude, we're gonna do chart art competition again.
Oh, I love it. I was just we were just looking at one a minute ago. Stark Tower was one Fair Value Gary and I were looking at, or he called it was a bat. Anyway, yeah, I like looking at the patterns like that because you know what? It's not being that all of these vibe coded quant apps that are looking at all these patterns, they're not looking for the things we're looking at. That's how we're going to separate ourselves from the AI.
Exactly.
Kidding aside, but not really. Dot looks okay. I mean, if crypto gets a move here, I would love to, form a higher low here, like around $1.40, and maybe level up to 180, $2 here. But like, I don't know. I haven't been following this market, and I'm surprised it's even still has a pulse. If I'm being honest, but it looks all right. I mean, I like seeing strength like this. It's a daily candle. It's fantastic, and it looks like it's cooling off, waiting for. Yeah, it's not bad. All right, it looks better than it has in a long time, but don't have high expectations. That's all I got.
Yeah, and then I'll pull up Aerodrome for you. So
do it.
Here's the Aerodrome chart, and let's just make this clean. This is the daily chart. So we've kind of had this. Oh wait, hang on. Let me share my screen on the big screen so everybody can see. So Aerodrome on the daily time frame, we kind of had this overall wedge pattern, sort of that. Let's see, I didn't draw this the best, but hang on.
Did that hit 25 cents off the top of my head? I think that was a level I was looking at. I haven't looked at this in so long.
It hit 27 cents.
I want to clear those lows from.
But you see, it double bottomed, if you will, right here. And if we let's just clean this up a little bit.
Yeah, that's move up from March, way back there when it first launched back there. That was a big move up, and I feel like there's that gap between your two lines right there. Is that like? I still think you dip down, you tap into the back in March 2024. That move up.
February 2024.
Yeah, that wasn't
back in here.
Just one wick down into below that
11 cents.
Somewhere.
But we have a double bottom right here.
I mean, below that level. But anyway,
but
I see it. But hey, double bottom, go for it.
Yeah, but we got a double bottom right here, and we are trying to, if we really zoom in here onto Aerodrome, we're trying to hold the 12 and the 21-day exponential moving averages as support to try to get a run up here. Now, if I pull up the weekly time frame, we can see that we're very far extended from the 12-day exponential moving average. So at the very least, I think a move up to 43 cents could be likely for Aerodrome, which is a move of 25%. And if I pull up the monthly time frame, I mean, oh my goodness! Oh my god!
This is why just today's a nice day. Nice 2 days move, but like look at crypto. Look at this.
So we're so far extended from any resistance here on the exponential moving averages. So the 12-month exponential moving average is sitting at 62 cents. That'd be basically a doubling of Aerodrome right now. It basically 80% move, but I would still like to see Aerodrome come back down here and retest this low at like 12 cents, just like you said. But we are very overbought in the monthly chart stochastic RSI. If you believe in Aerodrome long-term, these are good prices to certainly be buying, in my opinion. The other thing as well is on the daily time frame, what I like to see is we're getting closer and closer and closer to our Moxie indicator triggering a long signal. But what I would be cautious of is in the short term, there's the potential to have selling right here until we're oversold on the daily chart stochastic RSI. So that's just something to be aware of, especially because at the same time, no, I mean, like that's a bullish candle, 12 days holding. This is all still holding here, but like that's a pretty aggressive wick. Hang on a second. Do we have? No, that's not right.
Crypto rap in the chat. What's up, my guy? Let's go.
The thing is I don't like this channel that we're in. Hang on. No, this isn't right. None of it's right. Hang on a second. Let me go to the 8-hour time frame. Can I get some better angles here?
ETH, please. We'll pull up ETH next. Got
No,
ETH
I mean,
in the hopper.
Here, 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 here. The thing that I don't like about Aerodrome right now is it's in an upwards channel. I don't like this upwards channel. Upwards channels make me think it's going to break to the bear side. I'm not a huge fan of Aerodrome's current setup personally as compared to other coins, but if Bitcoin does rally, I mean, you could have like that 80% move. Like I'd be looking on the monthly time frame for it to go back up and retest the 12-month exponential moving average. I just don't like its short-term setup. I'm just not a big fan of the short-term setup. I would much prefer Aerodrome down at 12 cents right now. But I can't say I have like an amazing feel on Aerodrome's chart at this current point in time, like I do with other charts. Like Solana looks cleaner to me. Pengu's looks cleaner to me, and things like that.
We got ETH. I agree with the comments. It's almost like you could be selective. Like there's only so many markets right now that are kind of just even worth like entertaining. And I don't know. I'm not saying the Aerodrome's not, but it's just they're all kind of sad. It's boring. But there are some that are moving. So here's ETH. Same thing before like Sol, right? Range. Boom. Just like that. Don't overcomplicate it. Look at your highs and your lows. Identify them. Right? Easy. Down here. Boom, boom. And so right now we're moving up here. And I do like this. It looks a little different than Sol. Yeah, this is going to be interesting right here. This area is going to be super interesting for the next, what's this? Looks like through tomorrow. Because if I zoom in, anything, I think dips are for buying. I'm not, right here, like anywhere from 2015 down to 1975-ish. Like, give me something like this. That would be beautiful. Anything down here, if we start trading below down here to like 1950, like I'm out. Like I'm long from over here, I would be out. But I just want to keep this nice upward structure here. I think that's what we're looking for. And then once we get the range high, take profits. And the bigger move, if we get it, 22, 2400 bucks. But that would require obviously the corn to do its thing. And the corn. Bitcoin. Yeah.
Oh, Bitcoin?
Yeah, it's corn. See the corn?
Sure. No? More of a cantaloupe, if you ask me.
There you go. Yeah. That needs to do its thing, and stocks need to hold. That's it. I mean, that's because I do not believe, again, if we get a further breakdown, if we get a breakdown on equities, I don't think crypto does its own thing. I think it will.
Well, the thing is, crypto went up today, and silver and everything, I think, had a bad day, didn't it?
Silver, they recovered a little bit early in the morning. So last night they were moving, and then when they woke up in the morning, they basically were tanking. So they did recover. They're holding for the moment, but
yeah. And the next request we had was for silver. So I'm gonna pull up silver here on the chart, and so it's in the exact same spot as gold was, where it had this massive, scary sell-off right here. And it started to try to hold all of the key exponential moving averages that support the 12, the 21, and the 55. And I mean, yeah, sure, maybe this could come up, but then, you're meeting all of this resistance right here. And I don't know what's going to happen there. I don't have a good sense as if this is going to hold or not. I would say that this rally looks kind of weak, just because we've been down at these levels for 21 days. And we've only recovered, from here, we've only recovered 21% of this fall, or like the fall all the way down. We've recovered 42%, but like we're still a ways away from the top here. I'd say this rally's been a little weak, a little lackluster. Let's see, we're oversold on the weekly charts to cast a RSI. What do we got for the monthly? The month of February looked pretty strong. That's a pretty strong looking candle for the month of Feb.
Chart's insane. Just like see the body's getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Dude, it's look beautiful. At the relative strength index here. Like,
beautiful.
I would not be buying this. I just would not be buying something that's this incredibly overbought. I'd be staying
there's
away
other markets.
From
there's other markets. There's other markets, right? It's almost like we missed it. You missed it. Hey, cool. There's others. So.
Ooh, I did have what was it? It was Fair Value Gary asked me if Aave was gonna go to $50, and I haven't looked at the Aave chart in a minute, so let me see.
They were blocked. Why was I invited here? I don't know, man.
Right
Hello.
now.
Hello, dude. What's going on?
At 121 right now. It's trying to hold this support line that I had drawn all the way over here. But honestly, it should be right here. This is the monthly chart. I mean, if you like Aave, it's very oversold on the monthly chart, stochastic RSI. Not a bad time to be dollar cost averaging into it if you believe it. If you believe in it. But we're below the 200-week exponential moving average, but we're trying to find support where we had this previous area of support. God, but that's a whole lot of resistance right here. That's a lot of resistance. And the issue with Aave's chart right now is, I know the question was, would we go to $50? But it only has like 15% to the upside before it runs right into really stiff resistance. So if you're looking to make positions in cryptocurrencies right now for longs or for spot positions for short-term trades, like this runs into resistance much sooner than some other coins do before they have like just a little bit more room to run. Let's see. You asked if we could go to $50. Oh yeah, we can absolutely go to $50. I mean, look at this. The 3-month charts, stochastic RSI isn't in oversold territory yet, and it looks like it totally wants to get there. If this candle closes below the 21 exponential moving average, then yeah, I mean, I would say Aave will 100% go back to $46.17. That's my personal opinion on Aave. I think it totally goes back to $46 if the month of March closes below $142. That's what I'm looking at.
I got one. I got a chart for you.
Oh, you got a chart for me, do you?
There's actually a good time to look for me. I don't have time to look at the charts, but I just came across uranium. Hold on, let me flip my screen here. Let's do this. I like the boom. So you're following all the metals. Actually, really quick before that, copper. If copper doesn't like do crazy things soon, I'm done. I every single time it dips into this range, this $5.40 to like $5.60, adding, need this to move. I'm getting tired. I need big moves. Send me to $7. But right now, bullish until above 580, but I really don't like the structure that's been happening right now. Nickel, want nickel. Been waiting for weeks. 16,000. It's a weird chart, probably one of the ugliest charts I've seen.
This looks like something that has no liquidity on some random DeFi protocol that no one's ever heard of.
Perfect, exactly. Set it down here to 16,000. I'd buy that. Tungsten. This is the first day that this is Tungsten Corp, because I can't find a good tungsten market. This is super interesting. If this retest here, this 266, this could be a very, very nice long. So watching tungsten, but the one I want to pull up is uranium. So uranium.
But what's the talk track for why tungsten as opposed to, I mean, like silver and gold are no's, copper seems like it's going down. Like, why would tungsten be going up right now? Is it simply because it's used in military equipment?
So honestly, I have no idea. And it's almost like I'm at the point where it's like there's so much information to know. I'm like, hey, if the chart looks all right, I'm going to go with it and hope that there's some fundamental case that kind of drives it otherwise. But I have no idea. But yeah, I like uranium the best at the moment. If uranium can hold above $7,500 here, this is an 8-hour chart. Oh, we love the 8-hour chart. Give me a. Oh man, I didn't think it was going to break this. This move, this candle right here was a surprise to me because I was at least think we'd get some pullback into here before a bigger move up. But if this does this and level up to 8,000, super bullish, super bullish. What else we got? Anything else you want to pull up? You got one in here?
So I see a few comments for sweet.
Oh. Hold on, one last one. Wheat, dude. We were talking wheat.
Wheat.
Look, wheat. Will Wheaton. Look, look at. Missed this. Why did this? Why? I am shocked. So dude, right now, this.
Wait. What's the time frame on that?
It's a weekly chart.
So the price of wheat. God damn, what's driving up the cost of wheat? Has it been a drought? Jesus, what the hell?
I don't know. Then you got
there has been a drought, which has affected cattle. # long beef. So
short cattle. Short. Look at this. I got you, Will.
Oh no, is it time to go? Oh no, it's time to go short cattle.
Well, no, now we may bounce. Now we may bounce, but this was the top up here for the moment. So
I mean, it'd be great if I could buy a burger for less than $22. That'd be great.
Burgers are super expensive. It's crazy.
I know, but they're so good. I'll keep buying them. I don't care. Fuck. I'm about to go spend $400 at the steakhouse. I'm gonna go pull up Sui then. Sweet pig. All right, this is not sweet for those of you who are looking at this. Sweet. Oh, would help if I spelt it correctly, wouldn't it? Okay, let's see. It's been a little bit since I touched this chart. Let's just move this out. Just get the whole shebang here. Lovely. Okay, let's go to the weekly chart. Weekly chart. Hey, we are currently using the 1010 crash here as resistance. We're currently oversold. If you're a believer of SWE, not a bad time to be dollar cost averaging into SWE. Oversold on the weekly chart, stochastic RSI. Price is trying to hold within, you know, like this overall chain of consolidation. It's not a bad place to be looking at a bounce. Let's go to the monthly chart. The monthly chart looks pretty clean to me. The issue is I wish I had a more bullish candle here on the monthly chart. Like this is like, I mean, look at this wick. And actually, let me just clear this up real quick.
Do you know how bullish I was on March 2025 or April? Like this chart was one of the most beautiful charts in crypto and it just got ruined.
Yeah, now it's disgusting.
Oh God.
I mean, look at this. There's no bullishness on the monthly chart in any way, shape, or form. Like we tried to come up, got slammed by the 21-month exponential moving average horrifically. Like horrifically. Let's see if let's see. There's a little line of support here. I feel like this is going to come down to, at the very least, like 63 cents. But if Bitcoin and everything rallies, I mean, we're so far extended from exponential moving averages that, yeah, could it double? It possibly could. But I would be looking at it having a little bit of a hard time up at $1.23 right here, which would be a 31% move, which is still not a bad move. And it's in an area of support to do that. It's oversold. Daily chart. What do we have? Do we have some kind of shape to trade? Let me just do a quick little look. See, let me just do a little looky-loo. No, I don't really like that.
Yes, Mr. High Speed thing. I think the stock market is going to roll over at some point. Yes. Anytime from one tomorrow through 3 months from now, maybe 6 months from now. I
still think the stock market rolls over too, but maybe it doesn't really do it until 2028. Dude, I don't know. That's a 7-year cycle, but I feel like it's got to happen sooner rather than later.
The AI bubble is still real. 100%.
Oh, interesting. Hang on a second. So going back to SWE for a second here, we had this wedge of sorts and had a nice confident break out of, tried to hold, kind of fell back below, and I feel like this is invalidated now at this point. But let's see if that were, I mean, that would say to $1.09. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of this setup because I feel like this is invalidated now at this point. That wedge is gone. And maybe, I mean, hell, maybe this is just like a really shitty expanding wedge. Hang on a second. No, this is just, oh, God damn it. It's another channel. Fuck. It's another stupid channel of sorts. Except
a little lower, kind of mid-range.
Here, kinda, yeah. I don't know. It's not really perfect. The thing with SWE that I'm getting out of this is I'm not seeing something that I particularly like or get a real clear sense of. I just know that when I look at the monthly chart, I'm not really seeing any type of a bounce. If it got above $1.02, I could see it going to $1.16, but past that, I have a hard time looking at SWE and entertaining buying it, even for a short-term trade. 21, we already did Arrow. Just FYI.
Ready? I got one for you. This is I got call it once. I got to recognize it's a good squiggle. Ready? This is just because we're gonna do it here. Play. Whoa. like that.
Mm.
So this one, the short zone here was 420.69. It seemed it was the most probable place to do it, and 100% did it. Actually, it was also short.
Man,
here.
people are silly. We're dumb.
But as of right now with Tesla, and the reason I look at some of these charts, like I don't like to really trade Tesla, but it gives a good pulse of everything. So we're at support here at like 388. It needs to bounce soon, or there's a bigger, there's a lot of run room here. And I think there are some stocks that are definitely super, super heavy. That I don't know. I just the repricing, it has to happen on some of these, and to really give a good, I don't know, let's say balance, because there's so many stocks that feel like they're completely on the opposite ends of the spectrum and where they would be based on their valuation and based on where we are in markets as a whole. And there's just this, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. It's convergence, the wrong word. The opposite. Regardless, I'm short Tesla. Don't short Tesla right now. It's too low, but just something to pay attention to as we come in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. Chris Moore, I don't know if moon season is loading, but I'm still bearish on the market. I just think there's a temporary bullish swing that we potentially got here.
Just tonight,
we got some arguments of aerodrome here. Some people love it, some people hate it. I like it. I mean, personally, I like aerodrome, especially because they're changing their tokenomics and they're combining with velodrome. I'm curious to see how their tokenomics are going to change, though, now that aerodrome and velodrome are merging into one token and one platform. So I'm curious if they make other changes, but the most recent change to their tokenomics I did like. That, and it's still the main infrastructure hub of Base, and I think Base still does totally fine despite my recent chagrins with their business decisions that they've made. But c'est la vie. C'est la vie. We'll take a few more suggestions. Let's see. We have some over on YouTube. Magic asked us to take a look at BTRU and Wet.
I think it was Magic. Just remind me of something. Can I show you one first? If it's his.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Sorry, because I just forgot. Hold on. This is. Dude, you asked me about Kite. I think this one. Whoever asked me to draw this, like, I missed this. I'm so frustrated. This was just one of these. This is a great crypto chart, just because of how you see it kind of grinding up. This thing just went wild. I had no idea what this was.
Dude,
and I've learned since then. This has some. Who was telling me today? This has a good use case. It's gone, but can't buy it now, right? Waiting for a bigger pullback. But this was a surprise chart for me. That is something that I was just not expecting at this time in crypto, and that's why I missed it.
Do you remember is it something AI? Is it something?
No, it was. I mean, everything with AI. It was. I want to say tied to something with the either X402 or. Nope, it's not that. It wasn't that, because I'm not really bullish on that right now. I don't know. I gotta look it up. Sorry to interrupt you there. That was the one I just want to call out, because I'm pretty sure Magic Green called it out for me a while back, and that's the reason I tracked that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. So let's see. Let's take a look at. I'm just gonna pull up the chart for Wet, simply because, well, that sounds fun. Humidify US dollar. Humidify, interesting. Let me flip my camera. There we go. Ooh. So we can see that we have been sliding here for Wet, but the interesting thing is on the daily time frame, we're above the 55-day exponential moving average, and we're printing a pretty strong looking candle here. Okay, we're not oversold, but that's fine because we see strength right here.
Yo, what is this thing?
I have no idea what the fuck this thing
is. I actually could long this right now. I'm not like, look, I'm not financial advice.
You have resistance here at 13 cents. Just FYI, if we were to go up like a rock.
8 hour. Go 8 hour. Sorry, go 8 hour.
22%
It's gonna pop right now.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it wants to go up to about 11.85 cents right now at the moment. Simply because this is a strong looking candle. It was oversold. Hang on a second. Dude, where did it?
The 2 hour. Oh my god, is everything moving right now? This market's so small. Someone pumping this.
No, Bitcoin's still chilling.
What's this thing doing?
I don't know, dude. It's just
Chris Moore. I don't know who you're talking about. Chart Daddy is not here. There's no Chart Daddy in this chat.
I just realized. Yeah, Chart Daddy can say moon season is loading. Although Yaboyski did let me know that there's a blood moon tomorrow.
Oh, I was gonna say it. That's it. Yes, 3-3, right? Yeah, we watched that.
There's a blood moon tomorrow on 3-3.
Dude, I don't want to pull that. That's when I shorted Bitcoin. Was that the last? It was the 6/7 supermoon. It was on October 6th and 7th, and that's when that was the 4chan. The post about the 1,065 days, whatever the time frame was, that was that exact day. So we got to respect the astrology. We got to respect it. So let's see what happens.
Wait, Magic said it's on DeFi Carrot Turbo.
I think he's talking about
ETRU.
Wet.
Wet is on DeFi Carrot. Hang on, wait a second.
I could be. That's what we were talking about when he posted that. So.
Oh wait, no. Why can't I pull up DeFi Carrot? Ah, here we go. Hold on a second. DeFi Carrot Turbo. Why would that be a coin they would add over like so many other coins in the Solana ecosystem?
And why is it Wet? It's such a weird name. It's like a
Turbo Wet. Yeah, they've Turbo Wet. Honestly, I would like to trade it simply because of the name. Turbo Wet. Anyway, we can take a look at Syrup and we can take a look at Chainlink as well.
Cool Whip.
Wet has something to do with Jupiter. Interesting.
I don't know. I wouldn't know. It's weird. I wouldn't have never associated that with Solana. And I don't know why. Just Wet.
Yeah, right.
I think I immediately thought of Waves. Remember Waves or the Waves?
Mm-hmm.
That's
yes, I do. I do remember Waves.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to look up Chainlink or do you want to look up?
I'll look up Stinky.
Did you say Stinky?
Yeah, I used to call it Stinky a long time ago.
You mean Syrup?
No, it's Chainlink. Just. Chainlink looks they all look the same. Looks exactly the same as Sol. Like right, and we want to move now. Like we want to move now. Like this. Hold. Let me flip my screen now. I got it. Okay. Hold this. That's it. The sooner we level up here, the better. Get me above. What's this? 991 up here. That, but. This possibility, I really don't want to be trading down here. No matter what mid-range, I don't
see your screen on the big screen.
Oh my goodness, I'm just yapping.
My goodness. Oh my goodness.
There we go. All the same, all the range. Don't want to be in the bottom half of the range anytime soon. Like I'm bullish as long as we're not down here. With pick your alt, pick your crypto market. I'm bullish everywhere above there. It can even be like this. We can get this. Cool. But ideally, the sooner we level up, the better. But I don't want to be down here. Because then I think this level gets challenged again. And it's, yeah, no. So, looks all right. I'd say maybe zoom in here. Look for maybe an entry if you're not long already. 8.9 to 8.7. Like something like this. Oh. You know, yeah, 8.9 to 8.7. You're basically targeting 9.4, 9.7, and then leave them back. That's it.
Yeah, and then for Syrup, take a look at Syrup here and just clean up our chart. We have had a hell of a sell-off since January of this year. If we zoom in,
throw up the big guy.
What do you mean with the big guy?
The big screen. Big screen.
Oh, whoopsie! Look at us.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
Look at us. Let me
fall.
zoom out here a little bit. So this is what I was saying before. Since January, we had a really big sell-off here. But if we zoom in, getting some higher lows. That is a hammer candle. It didn't end above the 12-day exponential moving average, but we're there now. We're there now. I don't know why, oddly Australian. If Syrup can hold the 12-day exponential moving average, which is sitting at 23 cents, you could see this sort of a thing happen, find some support, and then boom, have a move up to about 28, 29 cents or so, which if it does that, let's just say we wait for confirmation. It's an 18% move or a 22% move from where it is currently. But if I pull up the weekly chart, let's see, the weekly chart, we're oversold on the stochastic RSI, but we're not entirely oversold yet. I would like to see it be entirely oversold. This area of support is where I still want to see syrup come down and touch. But if Bitcoin were to go up again, yeah, no, like there's about a 20% move. I mean, the thing is all these coins for the most part have like 20% move potential, like across the board for the most part. And then you kind of run into like some pretty stiff resistance. Syrup could have a hard time getting over 25.7 cents though. And if I pull up the 8-hour chart, let's see, where's that 20% move here?
See, this one looks like it's a little like ahead. It's almost like got the double top ahead of some of the other alts. So like this actually be interesting to watch. It's almost like a leader of kind of what the next move is.
Yeah, well the thing is hey, we have the Moxie indicator here is bullish on the 8-hour time frame. We are trying to hold the 55-day exponential moving average as support, not the day, but the 55 EMA on the 8-hour and the 12 and the 21 all at the same time. If this holds, yeah, this tells me you have a move up to 28 cents, 28.5 cents for syrup. That's what I'm seeing there. That one looks pretty cut and dry for a short-term trade to me. And syrup actually looks to be in a better position because it has the Moxie indicator being bullish for it than some of these other charts. But
dude, every time
the
you say
real
Moxie, I think of Varsity Blues. I can't get it out of my head. Every time I say Mox.
Yeah, but anyway, syrup above 24.5 cents, that's where you'd really start to see some fireworks. And I just have the question here. Circle, will it return to $60?
Maybe. I don't know.
No, well, there's a gap.
Is there?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, it'll be back at $63 at some point. It's just ripping and tearing right now. Ripping and tearing, Circle is.
I figure we should cover oil. I didn't think about that, which is probably a thing to look at.
Yeah, there's a bearish gap, as you can see right there, but otherwise it's above some significant resistance.
I was reviewing this one this morning. Like this is what you want to see, like this area, like this right here. This is in the red box. I'll get rid of it. This is what where you want crypto to look like, where it's really nice kind of downtrend and there's like pretty key level, see a breakout, breaks out the downtrend, retest. And this is like, what's this? About a whole week that you could have entered oil here to get along. This is when crypto, I will be very bullish. You'll just know because the setups are clear across the board. But you'll see it's just things are starting to form. But right now, crypto's just it's over here. It's boring. It doesn't have that move on a higher time frame. Right? We're looking. This is an 8-hour chart. But with that said, here oil is cooking. Broke this downtrend now at 69,420, also a level here.
Yeah, oil just looks like it's going to get more expensive. That and also just like from a macro standpoint, it's just going to make sense because the Strait of Hormuz is going to have higher supply chain costs. Cost of oil goes up.
Which I learned today too, by the way, from the Rise Up Morning Show, that it's not actually closed.
Yes, I learned that also.
Hey, this is why I go there. This is why I go. And thank you. Shout out Alex for calling that out. I believe it was Alex, right?
Yes.
What's there was a stock too that was just really quickly USO oil. Was it
Oh, dude, did you see European natural gas was up 50% on the day?
That's absolutely insane.
Yes.
I think we had a long this thing. Sorry, I forgot. This is the USO one. This is the one that's been ranging or below resistance for 4 years. If this pops, if oil continues to pop, I think this thing's going to do some crazy numbers. This is actual stock. And I wouldn't have been aware of it until someone brought it up the other day.
And also, it's just like they're about to get all the Venezuelan oil. So
yeah, yep. But I'd actually rather buy this than oil itself. Just because this to me is more managed.
Oil's popping off, so it's like, okay, who's going to benefit from that? U.S. oil companies.
Yep.
Buy U.S. oil companies.
I'm sorry, you said something right before this. You brought something else up you were talking about. I apologize.
What was it?
It's gone.
Circle stock?
It was after that. It was after Circle. I don't know.
Can't say I remember. It's gone.
It's gone. All right, flip back here.
And anyway, guys, we're gonna start rounding down right now, or just take a few other final questions here, and then we'll probably ride our dogs and ponies off into the sunset. Well, but what are you looking for this week, man? I know we're doing some trades and stuff, and I don't know. Is there anything that you would see that would make you kind of step away from the market and be like, all right, I can't do these longs. I can't entertain these trades right here.
Honestly, right now is probably the most interested I've been in probably about 2 months. All things. I mean, well, I should take that back. In a month, February has been super boring to me in general, and this is the first sign of life overall. And not that, obviously don't want things to play out the way they are in the middle. Like hopefully there's de-escalation there, but that is giving flames to some markets, and it just seems like everything's kind of awake right now. So the volatility is definitely here, and just trying to get a feel for what that is and what the next bigger move is, because I think that's what's on the table.
Yeah, and I just see the comment here on TikTok that said, "Hey, is this bull rally? Could it be a bull trap?" Yeah, it totally could be a bull trap. But the fact of the matter is, I see Bitcoin here on the daily time frame above all these key points of resistance, and right now, the daily candle is trying to hold the 21-day exponential moving average, and so long as that happens, looks like Bitcoin to me wants to, if it can hold right in this area, head up to $75,000. At that point, would it be a bull trap? Yeah, but at that point, I'm also selling. Yeah. So I'm not buying that, because the odds of it being a bull trap are still pretty high. I think this might just be a fun little run in crypto that we might have for a second or two. And Katina, I know you're asking for silver. We did silver a little bit ago, so you'll have to go and check a recording. For those of you who didn't see their coin, and I mentioned we did it earlier. Oh, excuse me. Oh, apologies. I'm not bored. I'm just very tired from work. But you can go to the Rise Up Morning Show on YouTube and take a look at all the recordings. But yeah, I'm still bearish on the market. I'm just bullish right now.
That's it.
And happy to make some money, hopefully, on some spot positions I've taken, and walk away with maybe a 10 or 15% trade and feel pretty ecstatic about that.
You can't go wrong with that. I'd say like 60, I want to say 67,000, but like Bitcoin above 65, 66.5, 67,000 bullish in the short term. That's kind of my level. Below that, I'm out. But I think right now it's kind of, we're in a, which just looks, there's strength. There's strength. We haven't seen in a while. So
this is the perfect way to announce this. I'm not sure when we'll do this, but we're going to do another chart art competition within the Rise Up community. So we will be doing the silliest technical analysis, chart analysis possible. And if we get over 30 submissions for this, we'll have 3 prizes, something like $25 for third place, $50 for first place, $100 for first place, something casual, right? We'll get some USDC sent to your wallet. And let's see.
Will we accept paper submissions through scans?
Accept paper submissions?
I take it out, I print it, and I draw colored pencils on it. Will you take that as a submission?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to do it, but I just had to ask because I don't have time.
Okay,
I did in the past. I used to print out charts all the time and draw on them. Like I used to color them because it would just like me start seeing stuff. This is like 4 or 5 years ago.
Is this like weird 8-year-old Doug?
This is Doug
already
baked.
Addicted
This
to
is
charts.
Doug. This is Doug baked. Looking at charts. That's what that is. Yes.
Baked Doug. But let's see. It's March 2nd right now. So maybe on like let's see. I feel like after dark, maybe March 25th, we do a chart art competition in the after dark episode.
So the challenge of being an artist, you gotta see the thing when you're not expecting it, right? So it's almost.
No, you just gotta let it speak to you. How much is it, Georgios? It's gonna be free to enter. There's gonna be zero cost to enter the chart art competition. You just have the opportunity to win a little bit of money. Giorgio also saw. My phone just fell. Sorry, question. What changes are being brought to the RUM's paid community soon? So we're going to be doing a lot more with the community, particularly because in April, Alex goes full-time with the Rise Up stuff. So he's going to be doing a lot more community events. And we have one thing that I really want us to do is have an AI take the transcript of all the shows and put it into like hey, here's a summary of all the major topics we talked about this entire week and provide it for free to paid premium members of Rise Up. Also, we're looking to try to offer in the newsletter as well for free to Rise Up folks the like a summary of everything that has happened in crypto that you need to pay attention to, and also like geopolitical, macro, other events to be keeping your eyes on and how it's affecting markets too, to just be like a weekly cheat sheet and summary of what happened, and a few other things. So oh, how much is it? Oh, the group, it's like $30 a month or like $25 a month. Honestly, I kind of forget what it is, but you know, compared to other paid groups that do like hundreds of dollars a month, which is just stupid. Yeah, it's like 20 bucks or 25 bucks a month. I think that's it. That's it.
We are dipping as we speak here, sir. We need a bounce. Give me a bounce on Soul right meow. Like right meow. Hold on.
I mean, I'm not worried about it.
Oh, I'm worried. This is me for the losing the structure. That is very bullish for me. I'm not like, I want this right now. See, it's a little demand. I want this here. Down here, it's fine, but I just don't really want that.
Well, I wouldn't get too panicky because I mean, like, Bitcoin here can get above, you know, we had this solid above, like we can come down and touch these two lines of
Bitcoin
support
looks
here.
Still so strong. Bitcoin looks very different than Sol.
Yeah,
like,
Bitcoin
okay.
looks so different from Solana, so I wouldn't get too worried here.
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, Bitcoin can come down an additional, let's see, wait a second, half of a percentage point, and it's still riding right on this line of resistance, and then, you know, hopefully hold that as support, and if it does, things are still solid. That's that. All right, guys. It is 9:03. Doing this for an hour, and we're gonna wrap this up. But I keep telling myself I need to do more lives also, particularly with the folks just on TikTok. But anyway, thank you everybody for giving us some of your time this evening. I'd say just like a quick summary. If Bitcoin holds $68,100 in this next daily candle, then Bitcoin's likely to go higher. If it doesn't hold that and goes below, yeah, this might have just been a bull trap and things are just going down. But I would say that most every altcoin is in a situation where they're like 20%. Like you could have like a 20% move to the upside, and then things can start to get real sketchy again, in my personal opinion. That's kind of where we're at. Doug, any final thoughts, words of wisdom?
Bullish until proven otherwise. Short term for crypto. Watch out for stocks. If they fall, be careful. That's it.
All right, there it is. Thank you for your time, everybody. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Do good things. Be good people. Make a bunch of money. See you later.